My name's Chris Watson. I'm going to play some songs from the ABC. A little bit of East Coast, a little bit of Irish for you tonight. I'm just going to warm up with a couple of songs here. And then my good friend, Mr. Chipman, is going to join us up here with his button accordion. With the tide, she slips her line, turns her head, comes away. And she lays so still there are private tears, Lord, that she quickly guides way. She will range for herself from a hundred miles and rejoice with every wave. Oh, in the sun. Rise free of Mother Sea in a summer's cloud spray. Stains the cheek while the rigging will speed as the sea miles gone away. She is always best under for us, our river she will lay. The sun. The cloud-fast queen of the Grand Banks fleet poultry on every dime. Hard work in a time. Hard work in every line. The rich man's toys and the Gloucester boys with the token bit of cod. Snap the spars and strain the passers by. But she left them all behind. Now her namesake daughter remains to show what she has been. Whatever school boy remembers how what will not come again. To think she's the last of the Grand Banks leaders that fed so many men. The sun. So does she not take wing like a living thing, a child of a moving tide? She'll pass with grace on the water's face with clean and quiet pride. Our own tall ship of great renown still is song to the sky. The rose in the sun. The rose in the sun. Thank you. Just to wake up in the morning to the quiet of the cold and to hear Aunt Bessie talking to herself, and to hear poor Uncle John mumbling wishes to old Nell, made me feel like everything was right. I was born out by the water, it's here I'm gonna stay. I searched for all the reasons why I should go away, but I haven't got the trust for all those modern-day toys. So I can't take my chances with those saltwater joys. Following a little brook as it trickles to the shore in the autumn when the leaves are flaming red. Picking leaves that fall around me, watching sunsets paint the hills. It's all I'll ever need.
I know you're about 6 events worth of sound.
This island that we cling to has been handed down from right. My folks who fought to live here, taking hardships all the time. So long, do without the riches, the glamour, and the noise and love. Stay, take my chances with those saltwater joys. with the sunrise on the call, and the gulls like flies surrounding Clayton's wood. Flanders eyes and wrath and rainbow in the evening happy fog. The ocean smells our perfume to my soul. Some go where the buildings reach to meet the clouds. The warm, gentle people turn to swarming faces frown. So I'll do without the riches and onto my eyes and God. Stay, take my chances with those saltwater joys. Some go where the buildings reach to meet the clouds. Warm, gentle people turn swarming faces round. So I'll do without the riches, the glamour, and the noise of love. Stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. Thank you, Mr. Bill Chivin. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I had spent all me money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returned with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went to a nail house I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she'd answered me nay. Such a custom like yours I'd have any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I brought from my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said I'd have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that she told me were only in jest, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they caressed me as of time before, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Thank you. At the east end of town, at the foot of the hill, there's a chimney so tall it says Belfast Mill. But there's no smoke at all, not those dark narrow streets. The mill has shut down, it's so quiet I can't sleep. The mill has shut down, 'twas the only work I know. Tell me where will I go, tell me where will I go. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind, and she blows through the town. We've been spin, we've been spin. Well, I'm too old to work, and I'm too young to die. Tell me where will I go now, my family and I. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind, and she blows through the town. We can spin, we can spin. At the east end of town, at the foot of the hill, there's a chimney so tall it says Belfast Hill. And there's no smoke at all coming out of the stack, for the mill has shut down and it's never coming back. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind, and she blows through the town. We've been spin, we've been spin. Take it away. Thank you very much. Sunny little on the farm, on a wide open space. Kick up your shoes, give up the race. You can lay down your head by a sweet riverbed, but Sunny always remember what it was his mama said. Oh, Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And the nights get so long, silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. I'm not all that strong. Sonny carries alone, though he's barely a man. There ain't all I can do, still he does what he can. And he watches the sea from a room by the stairs, and the waves keep on rolling. They've done that for years and for years. Oh, Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And the nights get so long, the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. I'm not all that strong. It's 100 miles of town, Sonny's never been there. He just goes to the highway and stands there and stares. And the mail comes at 4, but the mailman is home. But he still dreams his dreams of silver and gold. Well, Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. And your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And the nights get so long, the silence goes but he's hungry inside for that wild world outside. And I know I can't hold him, though I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. Oh, son, don't go away. I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long. Silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. I'm not all that strong. Oh, son, don't go away. I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. A little louder. The nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. I'm not all that strong. Oh, son, don't go away. I am here all alone, and your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long. Silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. I'm not all that strong. So don't go away. Thank you. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. You think she was queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprenticed to trade I was bound. And many an hour of sweet happiness I'd spent in that good little town, till a bad misfortune came o'er me that caused me to stray from the land, far away from me friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, I went strolling one evening, not meaning to go very far, when I met with a fickle-some damsel. She was selling her trade at the bar, and the watch she took from the customer and placed it right into my hand. Then the law came and put me in prison. Bad luck to her black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Next morning before judge and jury, her calling I had to appear, and the judge, he said to me, young man, the case against you is quite clear. For 7 long years is your sentence. You're going to Van Diemen's Land, far away from your friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Now come on, you jolly jolly young fellows, a warm day by me. And whenever you're out on the liquor, me lads, beware of those pretty collies. Oh, they fill you with whiskey and porter till you are unable to stand. And the very night seemed that you know me, lads, landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you'd think she was queen of man. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. In her eyes I was moonlight, and the rose in her hair. In my arms there was no one, so I put her there. On her lips was a promise, in my heart was a prayer. When I finally went, I went home with the scent of the rose in her hair. On her face there was beauty, a picture to see. In her arms there was no one that she loved more than me. In my mind was a vision, so lifelike and clear. When I finally went, I went home with the scent of the rose in her hair. And then I awakened, it was only a dream, for she lay there beside me, so gently asleep. As I kissed her and slumbered, asked her to prayer, and quietly went back to sleep with the scent of the rose in her hair. When I finally went, I went home with the scent of the rose in her hair. As I was going over Farthing Pier Mountain, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, then produced my rapier, saying, stand and deliver party, we're about to see the Russian rain of a dude of a dog. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I counted out his money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women for they never can be easy. With charade of a dude of a dog. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went up to my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels and for sure 'twas no wonder. Jenny took me charges, filled them up with water. She sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. A charade of a dude of a dog. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up come a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she stole away me rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. The charade of a dude of a dog. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, if anyone could aid me, 'tis me brother in the army. If I can find his station in Cork or in Killarney, and he'll go with me, he'll go roving through Kilkenny, and I'm sure he'll treat me better than me old Spartan Jenny. Was charade of a dude of a dog. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. But charade of a dude of a dog. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you. Fancy brings the thought to mind of a flower that's bright and fair. Its grace and beauty both combine in a brighter jewel more rare. Just like a maiden then I know once shared my happy lot, where we parted when she whispered, you forget me not. We met, I really don't know where, but still it's just the same. For love grows in the city streets as well as in the lane. I gently clasped her tiny hand, one glance at me she shone. She dropped her flower, I picked it up, was a sweet forget-me-not. She's graceful and she's charming, like a lily in the pond. Time is slowly slipping by, of her I am so fond. The roses daisies were blooming round the spot where we parted when she whispered, "You forget me not." At last there came a happy time when something that I'd said caused her lips to murmur yes, and shortly we were wed. There is a house down in Maine and a tiny garden spot. There grows a flower, I know it well, 'twas the sweet forget-me-not. She's graceful and she's charming like a lily in the pond. Time slowly slips by, of her I am so fond. The roses and the daisies are blooming round the spot where we parted when she whispered, "You forget me not." Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I met my love by the Eastcoast shore. Bring the dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. A dirty old town, a dirty Cats are prowling on their beat. Springs a girl by the streets at night. A dirty old town, a dirty old town. I heard a siren from the dock. Summer train set the night on fire. I smell the spring on the smoky wind. A dirty old town, a dirty old town.
I was hoping I'd end up playing in the corner because I really like that girl in the background. But Chris is worried that anybody sitting over there won't be able to
I'm going to make me a big sharp bass, shining steel tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. A dirty old town, a dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. A dirty old town, a dirty old town, a dirty old town, dirty old town. Thank you. The sun was setting in the west, and the birds were singing on every tree. All nature seemed inclined for a rest, but still there was no rest for me. So farewell, old Scotia, you sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away on this briny ocean toss, will you ever heed a sigh or a wish for me? Well, I agree to leave my native soil, I agree to leave my comrades all, and my parents whom I hold so dear, and the bonny, bonny lassie that I do adore. So farewell, Nova Scotia, you sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away on this bright ocean toss, will you ever heed a sigh or a wish for me? Here we go! I have 3 brothers and they are at rest. Their arms are folded across their chest. But a briny sailor just like me must be tossed and driven in a deep dark sea. So farewell, Nova Scotia, you sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away on this briny ocean toss, will you ever heed a sigh or a wish for me? Well, the drums do beat and the wars do mark. The captain calls, I must obey. Appalachia, mountain stark and drear I be. For when I'm far away on this briny ocean toss, will you ever be a sign or a wish for me? Thank you. All the stars that ever shone, none was twinkle like your pale blue eye, like golden cords and harvest time your hair, sailing in my boat. The wind gently blows and fills my sail. Your sweet scented breath is everywhere. Daylight peeping through the curtains of the passing nighttime is your smile, and the sun in the sky is like your laugh. Come back to me, Nancy. Linger for just a little while. Since you've left these shores, I know no peace and joy. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. Beauty of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone, if you return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy's babe? On the day in spring, when snow starts to melt and trees to foam, with the birds I'll sing a song. In a while I'll wander down by Bluebell Road where the flowers grow, and I hope that lovely Nancy will return. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you hope you enjoyed yourselves tonight. I'm Chris Watson. This is Mr. Bill Chipman. And Richard Lehman joined us earlier and played a set. Thank you very much from all of us.